Coral Reefs, written by Paula Stricker. Focus question. What are coral reefs and why are they being protected? Underwater communities. Coral reefs are huge ocean communities. Millions of animals and sea plants live in them. Coral reefs are very busy places. Many kinds of coral make up reefs. Corals aren't rocks or plants. They are tiny animals called polyps. Most polyps are smaller than a pea. Kinds of coral. There are two kinds of coral. The first kind is hard corals. These corals have hard skeletons. Over time, thousands of polyp skeletons help build a reef. Algae live in the bodies of these corals. Algae are simple cousins of plants. The algae are food for the corals. Soft corals are the second kind of coral. They often look like trees or other plants. These corals can bend with water currents. Algae live in the bodies of some of them. Many corals are named for what they look like. Brain corals look like brains. Sea fans look like open fans. Sea pens look like old-fashioned pens made from big feathers. A busy home. Thousands of fish of all sizes, shapes, and colors live on reefs. They depend on the reef for food and safety. Shrimp, lobster, crabs, and sea stars feed on reefs. The holes in reefs are good places for animals to hide. Where corals live. Most coral reefs are close to shore and warm parts of the world. Corals need certain things to stay healthy. They need algae for food. They must be near the water's surface so that algae can get enough sunlight. Also, both corals and algae need water that is not too warm or cold. There are three kinds of coral reefs. Fringing reefs are close to the shore. Barrier reefs have a large, deep area of water between the reef and the shore. Wowzer! The Great Barrier Reef is about half the size of Texas. Atolls. The third type of reef. The third type of reef are shaped like circles. They form around the edges of a slowly sinking island. After this island sinks, a small body of water called a lagoon forms in the center. Dangers to coral reefs. Coral reefs are very fragile. Many things can harm them. People are the biggest cause of harm. People burn huge amounts of coal, oil, and gas to power cars and factories and to heat and cool buildings. Burning coal, oil, and gas is making Earth's air and water warmer. Warmer ocean water causes many problems for coral reefs. Corals are getting sick. Coral diseases can destroy a big reef in just weeks. Warmer water is also causing corals to lose their algae. Without algae, corals have no food. They also lose their color and turn white. Three-fourths of all coral reefs have these problems. Other things harm coral reefs too. Some people use poisons and explosives when they fish. Boats can break off large pieces of reefs. Dirt and trash can smother them. Boats can also leak gas and oil. Gas and oil hurt coral, plants, and fish. Protecting coral reefs. Coral reefs are beautiful. They are also important for many reasons. Reefs help protect coasts from storms and floods. They provide food for many kinds of fish that people eat. Some reef plants and animals are used for medicines. Many countries try to protect their reefs. They have written laws and rules to keep reefs safe, but people do not always follow those laws and rules. Half of the world's reefs have been destroyed. Most of the others are in trouble. Scientists are working to help coral reefs. Each of us can help, too, even if we don't live near an ocean. Never throw things in the water. Learn about what people do that makes ocean water too warm. Learn about what people do that makes ocean water too warm. We can all help protect coral reefs. Then all the living things on coral reefs will continue to have homes and food. Coral nurseries. Scientists can grow pieces of healthy coral in nurseries. The pieces may be rescued from boat-related damage or costly building projects. Scientists hang the pieces from the bars, place them in baskets, or attach them to stands on the ocean floor. They later move the pieces to damaged reefs to help fix them.